and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing the Disney Parks tag. It was created by Hattan. I was tagged by my friend Matt, who already filmed it. He was like the quickest one ever. So if you're curious about this tag, just keep on watching. Question number 1. When was the first time you visited a Disney park? The first time I visited the Disney park was Disneyland Paris in 1995. I was 3 years old by then and we went with my parents. We stayed in the Newport Bay Club.
Do you believe in magic? I believe in
Question
magic.
number 2. What is your favorite Disney park? My favorite Disney park is Disneyland Park from Disneyland Paris. I've only visited Disneyland Paris. I've never been to the other parks, which should change next year, hopefully. But my favorite park is Disneyland Park. Question number 3. What is your happiest single moment in a Disney park? That's a really hard question for me because I have like lots of magical memories I could talk about. I have 2. Back in 2013, when I did my first brunch at Inventions, it was a Mary Poppins themed brunch. All the characters had like these red and white striped outfits on. And there was Duffy. Duffy doesn't have a movie, but he does have a story. He was created especially and only for the Disney parks. You could meet him in the parks that year. Now he's a bit more rare. People just didn't know him because he wasn't in any movie. Everyone was like, oh, cute little bear, blah blah blah. But I love Duffy. I love him so much. So what happened at this brunch? All characters were busy seeing all the tables, and Duffy was just running around. Nobody wanted a picture with him. He was just like strolling and being sad, looking at the food and stuff. So I said like, Duffy, will you come and sit at my table? And he literally sat at my table for over 20 minutes. And it was so lovely. We went to the buffet to get food together. And this is still one of my favorite memories. And then another favorite memory of mine is the Halloween soiree of 2015. There were quite a few rare characters out, but all the queue lines were really long because everyone wanted to see the Aristocats or like Duffy and Shelly May. Max Goof was out. So the more rare characters were out. But the characters were like having fun with the music playing, so the lines just took really long. And at one point we were in the line to meet the Aristocats, and all the people were complaining like, oh, why is this taking so long? Oh, this is so annoying. And at that point they did dreams like in the middle of the Halloween soiree. So and the people were complaining like they had to stay in the queue to meet the Aristocats and couldn't see dreams. And so what me and my friend Thomas did, we performed dreams in front of them. We know all the lines and stuff, and people were filming us, and it was just like such a fun moment, and we had tons of fun. Number 4. What is your favorite Disney Parks purchase? My favorite Disney Parks purchase is hard. My room is full of Disney stuff. But if I have to choose one thing, let me go and get him. My silly old Pooh Bear. He is really old. He looks old. He is old. He is literally my silly old bear. I got him from my parents the second time we went to Disneyland Paris. And he hasn't left my side ever since. So he's always on my bed. And he used to have like the little red sweater, but over the years it broke, but I still have it in a box here. So it's my little Pooh Bear. Deep in the 100-acre wood Question number 5. What is your favorite Disney attraction? My favorite Disney attraction has to be the Tower of Terror. Because like I've done it like quite a few times and it's still unexpected. I love it so much. And all the cast members also who work there, they always want to try to scare you when you're in the dark room listening to the story and stuff. It's just so much fun. So, Tower of Terror. Question number 6. Which character do you have to meet when you go to the Disney park? I can't really answer this question. I love meeting all the characters. As I told in my 50 facts about me, I don't have like one favorite character, although I have all the Stitch stuff behind me. I will try to meet as many characters as I can. Like every trip I will go to all of the meets, meet all of the characters who are out. So there's really not one character I have to have met to have my trip made. Question number 7. If you could build a Disney attraction based on your favorite Disney movie, what would it be? Well, I like The Emperor's New Groove. So just imagine an attraction, maybe like a crush coaster like attraction. You're standing in a room with like 2 or 4 people, and then you have to pull the lever, and then you say like, pull the lever, Kronk! And then you pull the lever and then you fall down, or you're already like in a cart that falls down completely, and then you hear Isma shout like, wrong lever!
Pull the lever, Kronk.
And then you go up and round and like some kind of mini roller coaster in the theme of The Emperor's New Groove.
Please remain seated and keep your arms and legs in at all times.
Faster, faster! Isma, put your hands in the air!
Question number 8. What is your favorite Disney Parks restaurant? As I've only been to Disneyland Paris before, my favorite restaurant is definitely Inventions, because the brunch is over there and is just my favorite place to be. Like the theming is beautiful, you're not like too up close. So for a table service restaurant, that should be my favorite. And like for a counter service restaurant, it has to be Hakuna Matata, because the fries are heaven. Question number 9. Describe a situation when a Disney cast member went above and beyond for you. Recently I had 2 situations like that. Maybe I'll tell them both. For Run Disney, my American friends were coming over from America, and they really wanted to meet like the Snow White's prince, so the Snow Prince in his Paris outfit, because it's very different of the one they have in America. Because one in America, I think it's brown and red, and ours is blue. So they had booked the auberge. They wanted to book the auberge like multiple times that week, because that's like the place you could meet him. But recently he hasn't been out there a lot. So I asked one of my friends, who is really good friends with the Snow Prince, if we could meet him. And it was like after parade, because he's always on parade. So we met all the 6 princes and princesses, and it was amazing, and my friends were so happy to be able to meet him, and they were all so nice, and like as if it wasn't special enough for them to meet the Snow Prince, they met like 3 princesses and 3 princes at the same time. So that was really cool. And the second time was during our Halloween trip. My friend Amanda, she has 2 disabled boys, and the oldest, Steven, he is in an electrical wheelchair, and he loves the steam train so much. He would ride it like, he would stay on there all day if he could. And one of my other friends, he is actually like, he drives the train, he is a train driver. So me, Amanda, Steven and his brother Daniel and Martin, we all went on the train, and it was extremely cold, but we wouldn't bother. Steven was happy we would ride the train with him, so we were happy too. So we stepped onto the platform and we saw my friend Yassine, who drives the train, and he gave us all a €25 voucher to go and pick out something in the shops, which was very lovely of him. And I've talked about it in my November favorites. I picked out this little Beauty and the Beast statue. I think it's amazing. It's beautiful. It's so detailed. And my friend Martin got playing set of the Avengers, I think, for his son, and we were all like so happy. So thank you, Yassine, again, if you're watching this. And question number 10, the very last question is: plan your Disney dream vacation. Include your perfect resort, restaurant, park and show. My perfect Disney vacation would be to do a Disney World tour, like to go on a cruise, transatlantic, so from Europe to the States, then go to Florida a few days, go to California, fly over to Tokyo, to Shanghai, to Hong Kong, and just see all the other parks that are out there. I'd love to visit Aulani too. It looks so beautiful. If in Walt Disney World, I would love to stay at the Grand Floridian, I think. In Tokyo Disney Sea, I would love to stay in the hotel. I think it's the Costa Hotel or the Grand Costa Hotel. My favorite restaurant, I would love to take Inventions with me everywhere. Although I'd also love to try Be Our Guest. I think it looks amazing. Although it seems quite big. You can meet the Beast, you can try the grey stuff, it's delicious, don't believe me, ask the dishes. Yeah, and my favorite show, I would take Mickey and the Magician everywhere with me. I just love it so much. Even, like, maybe we should skip the Frozen part, just throwing it out there. We can leave Frozen in Paris and then just take all Mickey and the Magician with us everywhere. I love the show so much. The theme song is so beautiful. Let the Magic Shine. It makes my eyes water every time. I cry so much every time Mickey screws up the workshop, and then the magician, he's not angry, but he says, Mickey, you're ready to be a real magician. And then Mickey can be the magician and all his friends come out. It's just so lovely. So I would love to have Mickey and the Magician in my perfect Disney vacation. That's it for my Disney Parks tag. I know it was mostly Disneyland Paris. Feel free to film this tag too. And let me know if you did. Leave it in the comments down below. I will for sure watch and leave a comment too. Have a zippity-doo-dah day.